皆さんこんにちは。マルタ在住のChichiです。日本にいた時は正直、日本の悪いところばかりに目がいってしまっていたんですが、マルタに移住してたくさんの人から日本のこと大好き、日本に行くのが夢なんだみたいな言葉をもらって、今ではすごく日本のことを誇りに思ってます。そしてヨーロッパの人たちのリアルな声、素敵な声を少しでも日本の人たちに届けたくて、この YouTube 動画を制作しています。今回のテーマは、日本へのイメージは時を超えて変わったかです。それではインタビュー行ってきます。楽しんでいってくださ
い。Definitely, yes,
oh,
yes, yes.
Okay.
Because more I learn about Japanese culture,
Yes.
Japanese people, and your country, more I like it. More I enjoy it. More I want to learn more. You know,
Okay.
because what I know, it is Japanese people. They change things around the world, you know, and even in their country. For example, we are now the biggest rice, soya sailors in the world. You know, we play against the US.
Okay.
But everything is because of Japanese people who start implanting and changing those things in Brazil, you know.
Okay.
Because before we didn't know how to grow rice, for example.
Okay.
And when Japanese community moves to there, you know, did the immigration, they changed it so much.
And share the technique.
And share, exactly. For example, we are the biggest exports of orange in the world.
Okay.
In Brazil, there is one city called Orange City, and owned by a Japanese family, because they were there, they were there planting orange and exports to everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, so this is fascinating. Also the technology. I love technology. And wow, I think there is nothing compared to Japan, you know, just China, that they try to compete a lot, you know, but it's incredible. I really love this about Japan, and more I learn, more fascinated I get it. For sure.
Oh, yeah, I guess so, of course, because my generation, and in my early 30s, don't want to say the age, but of course Japan entered very early in my life, because at least in Europe, when I was a kid, you know, Pokemon, Dragon Ball were really something in when I was 7, 8, even before from 6 to so on. So you get a taste of Japanese culture from that side. And then when you grow up, maybe you start to find out the food side, which I know it's might be very different, but here Japanese food is very good, and it's very, like, I really do love it. And after that, when you grow up, you are able to find out, you know, cultures, how culture works, and even pros and cons, what is going on with Japan, like what is good, what is I mean, less good, of course, because every country has his own. So of course the image I got when I was 6, 7 years old has changed a lot from
you know, I'm gonna be honest about this question.
Yes, sure.
No, it's never changed, because for me, Japanese people are always hardworking, and they are always knowing what they are doing about the work. So after I moved to Malta, especially, my observations were totally true, because like the Japanese people are hardworking, and they are knowing what they are doing, and that's why it never changed. But moreover, it's developed a lot. Like I developed a lot of good image about Japanese people in Malta, especially.
You still have it, because I don't know, recently Japanese economy is not so good, or government style has changed, but you still have
like
a good image.
The politics always creating bad images about countries, so that's why I prefer not to see that side of things, because you know it's not true assumptions. It's not based on the true stories. So that's why I don't wanna evaluating the people with politics or with economy. It's not for me. It's not a good way to think.
Honestly, I think when I was young, I didn't really know much about Japan.
Okay.
And then as I was growing up, there were like a lot of locals who were like, "Oh, I love Japan. It's so cool. I want to go there." So like slowly, I start to like learn new things about Japan without even like trying anything, because they'll be like, "Oh, they have this, which is super cool, and they have this, and when I go to Japan someday, I'm gonna try this." So like slowly, I started learning a lot more about it through people who just are super fans of Japan and want to visit there. So I think the image changed from not knowing much about Japan and from learning that there are a lot of people who think that Japan is super cool and want to visit there. And yeah, it's quite a cool place to go to.
I'd say no. I think it's a little bit of a difficult question. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a difficult question to answer because I haven't been to Japan. So I have nothing to compare it to. But I think maybe once I go to Japan, maybe my answer might change.
Yeah. So what kind of image do you have, like since when you were a child? Maybe since when you were a child.
A very organized place where everything is done very meticulously, very clean, everything flowing, everyone being polite and well organized and well mannered and very respectful.
And you still have this kind of image?
I still have that image, yes.
Same, exactly
Same.
インタビューいかがでしたか？楽しんでいただけましたか？少しでも気に入っていただけたら、いいね、コメント、フォロー、励みになるのでよろしくお願いします。そして、If you are not from Japan, how do you think about this topic? I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. それでは次回の動画も楽しみにしていてください。最後まで見てくださってありがとうございました。